start tonight with a follow-up to a story that had a lot of you talking.
Absolutely. We're digging into laws regarding cash seizures. This after deputies took nearly $1.5 million they found during a traffic stop in Baldwin County.
That case resembles another case that's already made its way through the courts. Fox 10 News reporter Andrew Perez joins us live in the studio with details on that.
Well, Baldwinese, it's certainly uncommon, but we're hearing more people claiming that they hold on to their cash simply because they don't trust banks. In these two cases, no arrests were ever made, but authorities still took the money. It's become a nearly $1.5 million question. Should authorities seize cash based on reasonable suspicion alone? Last week, the Interdiction Task Force stopped a semi along I-65 in Baldwin County. The driver agreed to a search, and authorities found bundles of cash in several duffel bags.
It's not illegal to carry a bunch of money in your person or in your vehicle, and the government, to seize it and to order it forfeited, has to produce evidence that the property seized or the fruits or instrumentalities of crime are used to facilitate a crime.
The driver first denied knowledge of the money, so investigators took it, believing it has ties to drugs. Attorney Matt Green says the case reminds him of another, where a woman lost a whole lot of cash after a traffic stop in Nebraska.
She had been an exotic dancer since she was 18, and she had apparently been quite successful. For about 15 years, she'd been saving up all of her money in cash, and she saved over $1 million.
Her friends were stopped on their way from California to New Jersey, where they were opening their own nightclub. Troopers confiscated the money in March of 2012, but it wasn't until just a couple of months ago that a judge ruled they had to give it back and also pay interest. As the local investigation continues, we wanted to know what prompts authorities to seize cash in the first place. Where do we kind of draw the line? I mean, because if somebody was carrying $5,000 of cash.
There's no set amount of money that says, okay, this is drug proceeds and not drug proceeds. Obviously, what an average and reasonable person would expect to carry cash.
Officials say they also look at a driver's background and where they're headed. At least one man is now trying to claim the cash seized in Baldwin County, but Green says he will have to prove it's his in court. Meanwhile, the Interdiction Task Force is also working to prove the cash is tied to drugs. Now, Green says the agencies who find the cash more often than not end up with a percentage of it. One difference between the two cases is in Baldwin County, the driver changed his story and made an incriminating statement about that money that they found. You can read all about the case in Nebraska and also the man claiming this newfound cash on our website, fox10tv.com.
Well, you know, this all brings us to tonight's talker. We want to know what you think.